This is Sharon Bornholt with the Louisville Gals Real Estate blog, and I wanted to make a video for you today and show you my new favorite toy, which is a free tool called Adobe Spark. Now, if you've ever seen these awesome picture quotes and all types of pictures, whether it be a blog post or, it could be anything, a Twitter post, a header, you can make it here in Adobe Spark. Now, they have a whole host of images, which I'll show you that they've put in here, but I like to go on to, Google and find just an image. If I need a specific image, find something that meets the project that I'm working on. So the first step is, as I said, to go in and set up a free account. Now, if these along the top row up here, you'll see some, they've got some samples of things that people have done. But if you look down just a little bit, it's got my projects. So this is the one that I did yesterday. It's just Happy Thursday, a pretty picture of a butterfly. And I like doing these because you can put your website on there. You can add a piece of text, in other words. Now, I made this one this week for my blog. So that one I like a lot. I made the one on branding, this one when I was working on branding. But if you'll look, you can see where I have branded most of these. Every now and then I find one that's just a quote, like here's an example, that one right there. So it was a quote. I really liked it. I attributed it to, well, it was unknown. So you want to be sure and include that on quotes. But then I put this little piece right here, which is my blog name. So you can go in and create whatever it is that you want to do. So let's just see. I don't even remember exactly what I've created, but I have to really be careful because I can just go in here and play around and have a great time. Now you can see if you want to try out different things. I was looking for something for the REI Marketing Mastery that I'm doing this weekend with Bill Walston. And you can see that I have a very plain image that I used some places. I've got this one that I used on Facebook and in my blog post. This one I ended up not using because I decided I didn't like the picture as well. But you can just play around with these, save them, delete them, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to show you real quick how to create an image. So you're going to go up here and you're going to click on the plus button. Now it's going to ask you, do you want to post or build a page or a video? Now, I'm not sure if they changed this or not, but you typically want to say that you want to post because there was a watermark on that was still on the page that said Adobe Spark. I need to check on that and make sure if they've removed that. But I'm going to say that I want to do a post. Well, let me back up just a little bit here. Let's go in and let's start here again. And we're going to want to do a post, but before we get to that, let's choose. You can see down here there are sizes. It's asking you what do you want to do. So let me just put Louisville Gals Real Estate blog. Whoops. Okay, so it's going to ask me what size do I want it to be? So they have very specific sizes for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, poster slide. What I'm typically looking for, if it's not a specific Facebook post, Facebook cover, Twitter cover, I'm going to choose blog post. And that only refers to the size of the image, okay? That's all it's referring to. And what I've found is if the image is bigger, like if you chose blog post and Twitter needed a smaller image, you could use that image, and it'll just shrink it down. So it just pulls out a template at random. Now, if you look down the side here, it's got current themes. So you can see it chose this one. These are just templates to start working from, and you can change everything. So let's click on that one. See, it's kept this thing up here, the picture. So now remember, in most cases you're going to upload your own picture, but what you're you're going to do then is you're going to play around with the look of it. So let's go down, just click on some of these, and you can see how it changes by choosing where you want your words to go in there. Okay, so we're going to go back up here. You know, that picture I don't like, so let's click on that. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to check on background. Okay, it's going to ask me, do I want to replace the background picture? Now it's talking about this background picture. And I'm going to say, yes, I do. So let me see. I'm going to just, you can go to your computer and you can upload a photo, which you do right here, or you can find photos. I think you could, let me see here. We're going to look here and see if we can find a photo. What do we want a photo of? Let's say we want a photo of a bird. Whoops. Let's see what comes up. We just may not have any birds in there. I would have thought there would have been plenty of birds because I found my butterfly picture in there. Oh, there we go. Just running a little bit slow. So if you're going to put words on a picture, you need to keep that in mind in choosing your picture. So which one do we want? Do we want one with a, let's choose one with a lot of background. Okay, so we're going to put the bird in there. It's going to load that picture and it's going to replace the background. Now I'm going to go back up here. We're going to start being able to make other choices. And when I told you, you know, the theme, your theme is going to determine really what your text looks like. So we're going to go back up here to theme. You know, this is, if I wanted to use this, but I wanted to move it, I can move it around. I can make it smaller. So I can do all of those things. But let's just go back up here to themes again and see what do I want that to look like. I don't think I really want it. I want it to look more like a slick, or not quite like this, but I don't really want something, well, you can, if you wanted to use that one, you could drag it over here. You could do that. Don't like that one. Let's just keep going on down. That one is really big. I don't really like that one. Although now you can change the colors on things. So let's just say I tend to like this one a lot with the circle, but I don't know that I want to use that one this time. I like this one too. I like the one where it comes across here and it puts it there. So I could put it down here. You know, there are ways you can flip them around. It's really kind of big. It really kind of covers up the bird. So maybe I don't want that one. Let me see if I can move it down. Let's just say for a moment that I'm going to keep that. You can go into palette. Now we can start to change the colors of things. You know, you can click on different palettes if you're going to put 2 or 3 things in there, which that one, maybe we would want a color. Maybe we would want it to be blue. I don't know. We could do that. But what if I wanted a different shape for that? Let's see, we're still on, looks like we're still on colors. Let me go back here. Let's go back here to, I need to get my color back. How to do that? Let me just pick something. We'll just leave that. Okay, so we're going to go back here to, let me pull this up. Okay, you can rotate things, you can scale them, you can choose to overlay that, you know, different filters, different colors, all of that sort of thing. But we're going to go up here and we're going to say none. We've already done the color thingy. Let's go back here. Text. Let's say I wanted more text. Let me see if it can. I sometimes have a little problem with this feature. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so let's say I just wanted to maybe put my, that probably wasn't the best example, but if I wanted to put my name in here, let me edit this. Let's say, just put my name. We'll save that. Little quickie here. For whatever reason, this SP up here is the save button. So if I wanted to just put my name down here, brand my name, there we go. I want to string it out to where it's, but I want to move this up so that there's some white at the bottom. So I probably don't want that quite so big. Maybe I do, but see how you can slide it around, you can position it. What if I wanted to make this a different color? Well, you'd have to go back to colors again. Let me see if it's going to, that doesn't really stand out. That's ugly. You see how this works? You just go through there and you just click on something until you find a combination that you like, which I like the one I had better. Let's go down a little bit on the colors here and see what we can find. Okay, so there are just a million colors, which is great for branding purposes. I was looking for that blue again, but there we go. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. So you get the idea, and I don't want to save it yet because it'll take me out of here. So let's just say save over here. Now, one thing that I really like is this right here. Okay, you can, if you want to space out your words, you can space that out right there. You can change the shape of things. Let's say I wanted to change the shape of this. Then I'll go down here and I'll try to find a shape. Let's say I wanted to make it that. You really can't see that. I've got that so light you can't see. But that's how you do it. That's how you change that. The other thing that I like to do is make this, see if I can get out of there. Okay. Go up here, the opacity. I really like this a lot because if you watch when I move this, now we're watching up here. We're going to watch this piece up here. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to try to change this. If you will see, let me get that box out of there. Okay, now watch what happens up here. So let's see, what did I do? Let's go back here to palette. Sometimes I get out of these spots and I have trouble getting back in exactly where I need to be. It doesn't want to move up for some reason. Anyway, you get the gist of it. So we've got this down here. Opacity. Okay, got it back. You kind of have to play with it a little bit, but I really want to be up here. So watch what happens when I move this button. It gets really light, or you can make it really bold and colorful. I like to do these when they're overlaying a picture. I like to be able to see the picture that's underneath. So that usually influences the choice of my colors. So that's just one quick way that you can do this. I love this tool. I use it all the time. So we're going to, you can choose, and then it will save it down here next in line for your, you know, of all your projects. But you can do little things, sit down and do a bunch of images. You can do these really fast in the scheme of things. I was just trying to go through these, how to do it. But they are great for branding your business. They're great for putting your name on things. If you do a blog post and you're going to use a picture, why not brand it so that it's one more layer of branding. So I hope this helps. Set up a free account at Adobe Spark. It really is drop dead easy to use. It might take you 20 or 30 minutes to kind of get the hang of moving around, because I tend to group my images, and so it gets simple, you know, about maybe 5 minutes or less to create an image. If you're not picky like me, it's even faster than that. But I love this one that I did for the direct mail jail piece, because I was able to brand it on the bottom, and then I was able to put the title up there in the post. So give it a shot, Adobe Spark. And this is Sharon Vornholt, and I'll be back soon with another tutorial, another blog post of some sort. Thanks so much.